This is a very important message from all of us at the Mark Report.
Fuck that, nigga.
Thank you for listening, and back to the show. Thank the Lord that I didn't have to pay for this pay-per-view tonight. This is the Top Podcast on all platforms for the past 13 years, coming to you live from the bunker, K Arena, Seattle, Washington. What did you think of tonight's No Way Out pay-per-view? Jeez, and you fucked that one up. What was it like paying for it? Because I wouldn't have.
I pay for it for the show, and you don't have to.
Oh,
pay
you're a
for
sucker
it.
then.
I'm a sucker. All right, that's it.
Last year's was better than this year's.
Yeah. The chamber matches in general, like the match itself, were better. Like I like.
Let's get into the statistics here, all right?
Yeah.
I pulled up from NoDQ.com.
Yeah.
Last year, apparently, No Way Out, and I'm guessing these are just American in general, but fuck it, we'll work with it.
Yeah.
They done we'll just round this, 330,000 buys for last year's No Way Out.
Okay.
There is no way in hell they are selling 330,000 for this fucking shit. There was 4 matches. Wait, yeah, 4 matches.
There was 4 matches. But like, well,
oh Jesus!
yeah.
It lasted 2 hours and 40 something minutes.
Well, to be fair, there wasn't that many matches last year, were they? Because I think there was just like a few matches, maybe like not even a handful.
I don't know.
This
year just felt really. Actually, no, there was 5 matches tonight.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, we forgot about Jack Swagger.
No, I forgot about Sean and John. I forgot. That's what I forgot about.
Oh, you forgot about JBL. I forgot about Funly. I forgot about him, but yeah, the show was. I thought the show had potential after the first match, even though we'll get to how slow the first match was. After that ending of the show, I'm like, okay, we have potential here. And then we had a hype video for Randy and Shane. I'm like, okay, this storyline's been great so far. I mean, I'm sure you can't deny that the storyline's been really solid with Randy and him having schizophrenia. But
no, he hasn't got schizophrenia. What are you talking about? We can't mention that.
But yeah, the storyline is really good. How we can just profit off of schizophrenia, and also he's just kicking everybody in the head. But it's been a really solid storyline. And the build up to this match with Shane was really good. But then you have to remember, it's Shane.
Well, can we just wait on that match and go? We'll go chronologically.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
So Star Wars starts with Episode 1, and
sure.
Well, actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm a retard. Episode 1's Phantom Menace. I'm a Star Wars fan. I even got it wrong. All right, Episode 1 starts with Phantom Menace. Match 1 starts with Edge defending the WWE Championship against Jeff Hardy, Undertaker, Big Show, Triple H, Kozlov.
Did you just... I mean, okay, the match, it's like you said...
Edge was eliminated first, which I was like, oh my God, who's going to win this?
When I saw Edge get eliminated first, I'm like, so that's how we put the title on the game? That's how we
What do you mean? Did you not see Kozlov winning this or Big Show?
No. Kozlov, maybe, no. So, I feel like the Big Show with this whole...
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
It's like the Big Daddy V and all last year when he was in the chamber. It's good to have a big man and all, but we all know he ain't winning.
We all know he's not winning. Everybody. It's like, remember... It's like
Mike Knox had a better chance tonight than the Big Show did.
It just reminds me... every time I hear Big Daddy V, it just reminds me when he had a match with CM Punk for like a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Big Daddy V is not climbing up a fucking ladder. So, also, Big Daddy V is not winning a world title in a chamber match, and so isn't Vladimir Kozlov, and so isn't the Big Show in 2009. He's not winning that.
Well, do you know what else is like the Big Show? Or plugs. Unthinkable, man. The absolute unthinkable. Congratulations, Big Show and Kozlov. You have officially made an Elimination Chamber fucking boring.
Yeah, I didn't think that was an achievable thing. Like, there was a reason. Like, I know ever since last year, it's like, okay, 2 elimination chambers, all right, that's a little bit too much. But like, at least
I don't
those
think it is,
at
but
least those
I don't
matches,
get how you make it boring.
at least those matches were fun. They made this match
It's when
incredibly
Kozlov
boring.
entered. When
Yeah, when
Kozlov entered and
all
Jeff was there, it was just
all the
botches
fucking
endlessly.
all the heat was just sucked right out of the chamber and just went straight up to like the ceiling of the fucking arena. Because there was nothing there. Nobody gave a fuck about Kozlov, and everybody's like, "All right, who's coming out next?"
This has to be the longest chamber of all time.
It felt like it, but I bet you it's not.
They lasted about 3 or 4 minutes of this back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fucking
But what
boring.
do you think about Edge losing first? Like they've never done that with a champion losing first in a chamber.
Have they not?
No.
I didn't really care. I didn't really bat an eyelid with you.
Oh,
Didn't bat an eyelid. Didn't really care that much, to be honest with you.
I thought it was.
At that point, I kind of thought Jeff's gonna win this, Undertaker's gonna win this, or Triple H's gonna win this.
Yeah, it's either of them, but I instantly thought Triple H because it was like nobody else is gonna win. I don't see Taker winning it because there was no. I don't see a feud leading to anything. Triple H winning this, I feel like it either leads for him to face Jeff again, or he does something else. But I don't know. But especially with the fucking main event, we don't know who's in what scene since both belts are on SmackDown. But
Show was eliminated, right, by the DDT?
yeah, no, what? Not by the DDT, by the Show was. He was eliminated by the 3 moves. It was the choke slam by Taker, the pedigree, and the swanton from the top of the.
Oh yeah, it wasn't because Undertaker done this. Undertaker got huge reaction tonight.
Oh yeah.
But then again, you see how boring the match is, so he needed something.
Yeah,
He
but
went to an
Triple
old
H-
school
Triple H couldn't
on
even fucking-
was it Kozlov? I can't remember. He was about to do the old school, and then he just decided to jump off, and Big Show kind of caught him, and then he dropped the DDT, and then got back in the ring. And
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I don't know, when Jeff got tombstoned, I thought myself, is he gonna kick out? Not
Yeah,
even gonna lie.
nah.
He
But
was just champion a month ago.
yeah, well, Edge was a champion a few hours ago, so.
Well, he is a champion. What are you talking about?
See, there you go. See, they flip flopped this title. Hopefully, they don't continue it, but they flip flopped.
They've been flip flopping this for like 4 or 5 months now,
I know, and it's fucking ridiculous.
and the goal was just get it back on Triple H.
It is. That's the main goal. It's like Jeff Hardy's over. What do we got to do? Well, we got to make sure Triple H doesn't get pinned, but we got to make sure the belt gets back to him for Mania. Man, it's 2008. Triple H he's over, I guess, semi over, not as much as he used to be. I'll just say this: you saw how pumped the crowd was when Triple H came out dealing with a dead crowd with Big Show and Kozlov, and then when Taker came out and they just went fucking ballistic. There's a difference between the reactions. Triple H has kind of been doing this for a while, and I don't know if everybody's completely solely into him because this has just been consistent.
No, it's just because Kozlov doesn't really get a reaction.
You think?
Yeah.
But he's beating up the Big Show. Who doesn't like people beating up the Big Show?
Can we just wrap this match up?
Yeah, well,
Like,
the match was
There was a good back
the
and
match
forth
was
on Taker and Triple H at the end.
that was
but,
really
like,
good.
That was the best bit.
That was really good. That was like, okay, wait a minute, niggas kicking out of finishers. Wait a minute, but yeah, that was a really good ending. Triple H won, by the way. He pinned Taker clean. Yeah, so Taker doesn't really get pinned clean that often. So yeah, that's probably the last time.
And then Undertaker at the end on the old walk up to the stage, do the old turn, and then it was like, oh, we're not getting their match. And then we moved on to the big match of the night.
Oh yeah,
Actually, no,
sure.
not just yet. Actually, the big match comes after Shane versus Randy. Good back and forth. Shane busts Randy hard way. Did you see that camera spot when he grabbed the monitor?
He got the monitor, and you can
He
hear
just
it.
sliced him.
Yeah, you can hear it, the thud, and I was like, Jesus. Instant blood from his head. Like, instant blood. Like, you could see it. Yeah, that was just real hard way shit. You don't
I
see
had a
blood
feeling
that
the whole
much,
time them two were coming out.
Yeah.
That wasn't very shocking. Legacy were going to jump out there.
Yeah, it's not really surprising. Like, this match would have made more sense if it was like a cage. keep everybody else out. But it's like, no, I want to beat you up.
Well, they got a chamber above, so maybe put them in the
Yeah.
chamber.
Ugh. Just by themselves, that'll be just weird.
Fuck, could they do that? That's a good idea. Maybe a one-on-one chamber match. Use the pods as weapons. Maybe there's weapons in the pod. Then again, I'm just talking about December to Dismember at that point. So
Yeah, that's
maybe that's not a good idea.
no, that's not. That's not a good idea. Well, it would be a good idea if the young people got over, but that's neither here nor there.
You know what pissed me off the most about this match?
What?
Randy killed him with a superplex onto the table, right? He kicked out.
Yes.
Then Shane does a scrappy do, fucking random back and forth, tries to do the punt kick.
Shane did not look smart at the end. Shane did not look
Spoiler
clever.
alert, Randy won.
Yeah, Shane did not look good at all at the end of this match. He looked.
Do you notice when he jumped on the table, he just slid off?
He always slides off. He always slides
Like
off.
it isn't just a land straight down; it's the old slide
It's
across
probably because
the fucking
he's
table.
it's probably because he sweats so fucking much, and you can just like he just smears off the table. Funny thing is, they got to rebuild that table. Those things are like you can just rebuild them again. So somebody has to like deal with his sweat on the table for like the rest of the show.
What did you think of the match overall, though? Like,
The match was
was it
I
was
thought-
it a good? Well, he done coast to coast onto Cody Rhodes,
Yeah,
and then Ted. What did he do, to Ted DiBiase?
he just threw him out of the ring. I don't know.
I don't know. What Randy Orton done for Cody seemed very interesting. I don't know what's interesting. It was just very nice to see. That sounds markish. Like,
It was out of ordinary.
get him to the back.
It was indeed out of
Normally,
ordinary.
he's more of a cunt, and I don't
Yeah.
care about you.
It was very
But
odd.
he seemed to
that
have cared.
Yeah, I guess it was just like he just
For a guy with
wanted to get him
skits,
out
he
of the
seemed to care a lot.
way. Yeah, that's usually not how guys with skits work. But I thought the match honestly was solid. It had a lot of parts where it was dragging. Like I remember watching it, and I'm like, okay, well, it's been a decent time, and I guess there's only 4 matches on the card because we got to have.
If I'm being honest with you, I could have done without this.
Yeah, the only reason
I could have done without a lot of this crap tonight. I thought overall this was a big waste of time. This whole pay per view.
The only reason why I say that this could have been like this match wasn't really needed is because what match do you think Randy Orton's going to have at WrestleMania? Probably the same concept of somebody trying to get him for revenge, right? He won the fucking Royal Rumble, so he's facing some
He's
champion.
gonna take on Edge for the World Heavyweight title. Nah, he's
I
not.
don't
We already know
know.
where that's going.
Yeah, like as soon as Triple
think
H
he's around now.
as soon as Triple H won, I was like, okay, well,
When's Mania? 2 months away now.
yeah,
month and a half?
probably a month and a half. But like since he legit just beat him, I'm like, wait a minute. He's fucking going after Triple H. Like as soon as he won, I'm like, well, that's the main event: Randy versus Triple H. There you go. Let's see if Triple H wants to give
I'm
Randy
guessing
the
the
rub
brands
this
will
time.
start to reset now.
It has to. It fucking has to.
I assume Batista will come back to SmackDown. Edge will be back to SmackDown.
Yeah,
Well,
but Edge has to get
he's
the
al-
title off of him if he's going to stay in SmackDown, because somebody has to be on Raw for the title, unless they're going to switch Triple H.
Triple H
immediately.
will probably go to
Immediately, they have to do it then, because then it's going to be very weird.
tomorrow night. Might be it.
Probably, or maybe they just have like I don't know who he'll feud on SmackDown for the world title, because now it's the whole thing. Like Cena has to have
Kofi
a
Kingston.
match. I think Kofi Kingston is out of he's out of
Kofi
order.
Kingston one day will be world champion. I can guarantee
He's
it.
on the injury reserve. I'm sorry, I don't think he can.
No, he wasn't. He got up after 2 minutes, which pissed me off the most.
Yeah, he got up.
He got his head smashed in with a chair.
Not
and
even
then
just smashed. It was
walks off.
squished between a steel step and a chair, and he gets up.
prick.
How does that supposed to make sense to anybody? A little kid can be like, he's moving? Like, he just died. What the fuck? Like, you can, like, when I saw him get up, I'm like, wow, that must have been planned, like, tonight. Like, come on. Like, they didn't have any setup, or they just didn't give a fuck about Kofi. We're not going to protect them at all. Just, all right, pick him up, go. Edge, hurry
Right,
up.
you know what time it is now. Main event time. Jack Swagger defends the ECW title against Finlay and Hornswoggle, or Hornswoggle's with him.
The crowd
Unbelievable match.
The crowd was fucking dead.
I was saying to the chat earlier on Ustream, there are people yelling, "This is fucking boring," just randomly during the match, and it's like, this is fucking boring.
I was just about to say that.
You know why this match happened, right?
We're trying to expose Jack Swagger since it's a
No.
pay-per-view.
Finley beat him on ECW a couple weeks ago.
I wasn't watching. That's I don't know.
Well,
these
there you go.
things.
I'm filling you in the details.
Yeah, I wasn't.
God bless
I don't know.
Todd and Matt Striker. They tried
God
so
bless
hard
them.
to put anything. I think Finley went for a crossbody, and they're like, he might get him.
What?
Well, if he does, Jack Swagger's a fucking terrible
Yeah,
wrestler that will never survive anywhere, and he's the lower mid card.
Might get him with a crossbody. Who is he?
This ain't Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, this ain't Ricky. It's not Macho Man giving him an axe handle. Like,
How many times did they go for a lockup type, like, on the lockup? I don't mean like a standard lockup standing, but like, what's it called? I forgot the name. A head. Half I forgot. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Like a side headlock?
Yeah, side headlock type shit on the mat. It's just so fucking boring. I don't know what they were playing at. I'm guessing they were trying to kill maybe. Let me go on the wiki here. How long was their match? 7-8 minutes.
Like I've heard Jim Cornette say, they tried to kill the town.
Well, they fucking did kill the town because the fucking crowd was dead.
They killed the town of Seattle.
Seriously,
the
once
crowd
I heard
was
Swagger's music, I should have just got up and went and got something to eat or go for a piss.
Girl, Wham, Jack, what's up? All right, time to go. How much is food? Like, that shit's ridiculous. I don't even know why this match was on the card. They could have skipped this easily.
This could have been an ECW main event this week on Sci-Fi, but I guess not. That leads us to the most retarded storyline of the decade.
My favorite storyline of all time.
Shawn Michaels versus JBL.
Because Shawn Michaels is a poor son of a bitch that can't handle his
Even though he has a WWE contract and all, but yes, he's
JBL
because of the
owns his
recession, which
contract,
hit us all.
That's what it is. He owns his contract. He picked it up during the recession.
Oh yeah, because WWE just all right then. Then why couldn't have I bought? I don't know. Give me. Why couldn't all the creeps out there buy Kelly's contract then?
Because they're poor.
There's enough for them to put their money together.
JBL has consistent income.
The Moo money.
He's in the stocks, man. He's in the stocks.
Do you know? Rebecca comes out tonight. She's got she has one of those faces, man, where you can just tell like it's been enhanced. It's an enhanced face.
I'm sure her face wasn't the only thing that was enhanced, but
you can talk about it if you want.
Nah, but the only thing I will say is she has a lovely pair. But on to Shawn Michaels coming down to the ring, acting like his career is on the line, even though everybody knows he's not fucking losing. Because JBL is not going to control Shawn Michaels' career for the rest of his fucking life.
Do you know what pissed me off the most, right? And I'm sick of this, and it's been going on for years now, and I know I've mentioned it a long time, but why when Shawn Michaels lands on his back, they mention the back injury? Every match they mention the back injury.
The back injury from 1998.
How long are we going to hear about this fucking back injury, man?
I hate it. It's like...
And then when he goes into the ropes, he goes up his back.
Look,
so
I know that back injuries don't heal. Like, I have a bad back, but like...
How'd you get a bad back?
Long story, but like...
Well, tell the story. Go ahead.
No, well, I was playing football, and basically I fucked up my back while
no
playing
one cares.
football.
Anyway.
There you go. See? Cunt. By the way, this is the same guy who's talking about getting, robbed by black guys with slack jeans, but I don't want to hear it from you. So,
all right, it was 1991.
All right, fuck off, Detroit.
People were listening to Return of the Mac.
Return, but at the end of the day, this match was pointless.
Both matches were pointless. You know what? All the matches tonight were fucking pointless.
No, it was not pointless. Mike Knox deserved to be. Mike
Knox was probably the top contender in that Raw.
Absolutely,
man.
Absolutely.
And if everyone on the Raw roster, we put Mike Knox in here.
Yes, 10:15. He has to be.
Kofi, right? I know Kofi's a face. That's why they did it. Which the crowd didn't give a fuck that Kofi died, so that didn't even matter. Why didn't they just kill? Why didn't they just kill Mike? Because no one likes Mike, so...
But you can't kill Mike.
Why not?
Because he's a hoss. He's like a big
Who gives
beast.
a fuck, man? Edge comes and smacks him with the fucking chair. Who cares?
But that's the point. They're
Kofi
not going to
got no reaction. But no, there'd be even less reaction for Mike Knox.
Well, if you want to go from like a C plus reaction to like a D plus reaction, I'd rather take the C plus, which was like Kofi's reaction.
I don't know, for being quote unquote one of the best big men in the business, according to some indie people on NoDQ.com. I don't understand it.
They said the same thing for Snitsky, so they can fuck off. But
Edge, Rey Mysterio, Christian, or not Chris, I need to say Christian Cage there.
Christian
Chris Jericho.
Cage
Wasn't on this pay-per-view, funny enough.
No,
John Cena, Mike Knox, and Kane. So Edge won this.
no, but
Probably the most unique chamber of all time in
very,
that aspect.
very interesting. Like I like the story that was told in this chamber, much better than the first one. I'd say
This chamber was way better.
way
I will
better
agree
than
with
the
you.
first one. Much better. Like the last 2 minutes of the first chamber could not save that match.
I'll say this though. The MVP of this chamber was probably Ray because
Ray.
watching it,
he took
Ray
the-
was involved in everything.
He took the most bumps. He took the most bumps the whole match. The first thing going head straight into the pod. When
Do you notice
Kane
Mike
threw
Knox
at him.
nearly killed the match? He failed, so congrats, mate. You failed on killing the match.
Yeah,
He near had a Kozlov moment.
He almost had a Kozlov moment where he came in and slowed the shit down. Thank God Kane is not the Big Show where he's not just a numbling giant that can't
You know what
fucking
sucked,
work.
right? Kane was eliminated by that seated senton crap
By
from
Ray
the
Ray.
top of the chamber.
And
And then, like, a minute and a half later, he got up.
he just gets
Now,
up.
Kane, you fucking hate Ray, so why didn't you beat the fuck out of him afterwards? No, I'll fucking leave.
That's the problem. That's the problem with
That's the
chamber
problem with
matches.
the chamber. Somebody has to get up and walk past everyone, and it's like, if they were that much of a cunty heel, they wouldn't just get up and go, I'll leave.
This is not like the only thing I look at him like this is not.
Yo, was it
SmackDown
early on
versus-
with Kozlov? He walked out right when they were all
Yeah,
there
yeah.
and the camera was there, and he just stepped over them. Like, why don't you stomp on them quickly?
He
and
didn't
then
even
walk
step
out?
over them. He got in the way of a spot first. Like he doesn't know because obviously Kozlov just fucking got eliminated. He doesn't know anything else is happening in the match beyond him getting eliminated.
Well, he could have looked up slightly.
But
The
he
camera
didn't.
wasn't on
He
him.
was a clown. He didn't look up. So Sasha Baron Corbin puts in the chat. So
Knocks out.
yeah, no,
Best finisher of 2008.
yeah. So before we go into like Edge winning and shit like that, right? Which like if you look at like before the whole show started, right? Which match looks more appealing?
Probably the SmackDown one.
Yeah, the SmackDown one looks much more appealing. Like look at the let's look at the star power. Like take off Kozlov, right? The star power in that match looks
Big
great.
Show ain't a big star, but yeah, I
Well,
get you. I feel you.
So
Well, then there's 4 big stars and the one below, but like Ray is not
Like,
on the
if you-
level
if
of
you
an
think about it,
Undertaker,
right,
Triple
like,
H, or Jeff Hardy.
if these matches didn't get touched at all, right? The SmackDown match would have main evented. Like if there was no gimmick with Edge being in both chamber.
Why don't we
matches.
do like a super chamber where we remove the 2 crap ones, Kofi and Knox, or we did remove Kofi technically, and put on Undertaker and probably Jeff Hardy?
Well, they didn't connect the fucking.
But that's in my own little world there. That's
Oh.
in my own little
I was
GM
about to say.
mode.
But who
of
else is yo? But
SmackDown versus
question though,
Raw.
who else is on Raw? Because we could have easily took out Mike Knox from this whole fucking equation. So
Well, do you want me to pull up the website?
yeah, pull up the website. Who's on Raw? Because Mike Knox shouldn't be there. I understand why Kofi's in there, extra baby face. He's a bit over. He's gonna lose. People are gonna kind of care, something like that. But like,
JTG's on the Raw roster.
nah, I'd rather put fucking Kofi than
Chuck
JTG.
Palumbo's on the Raw roster. Wasn't Chuck Palumbo or released?
Was he? Do they still have him on the website? That's sad.
Quick
Baron-
question: do you ever play the games on the website?
No, I don't. I never played any
No,
of the
just-
fucking games. But Corbin says Umaga. Yes, I mean he was in the match last
I
year.
was just wondering, man. That was what else we got here?
You hear what I said? Corbin in the chat says Umaga. Yes, I know he was in the match last year, but fuck.
He's on SmackDown.
Then fucking take Kozlov out. The fuck are they doing? Fuck this. You put in Kozlov in this match. You haven't been doing fuck all with Umaga, and you put in Kozlov. Jesus, stop.
Well, he was
trying
just
with
in
this
major
guy.
storylines, so I'm guessing this is
This
probably the. I'll say this right. Congratulations, Knox. This was the biggest moment of your career.
He would
You're never getting another main event.
main event Mike Knox. Main event Mike Knox. But I thought the matches were good. Ray was probably the star of the show, just taking all the bumps and
Ray
shit.
and Edge were better than Triple H and Undertaker.
Yes.
Like, that could have been a singles match.
Yes. I mean, they can always be a singles match. They fucking work great together, but, like, just...
Did you think Edge was always going to win? Like, I did think Ray might win it, but then I was like, where do they go from
when
there?
Edge came in, I was like, are they really going to have this guy win? Because then that's very confusing with the whole, like, logic of the brand split. Like, as soon as I saw Edge walk in, I'm like, are they getting rid of the brand split? Is that it? Are they just playing, fuck it, we can't do this shit no more? Or, like, are we just switching shit up because for some reason they put all the people, they put all the real fucking stars on SmackDown for a while because
I have someone hit us in chat there. TNA fan 2010 said, would you buy this pay-per-view? No.
No, I had to.
I got it for free, so I wouldn't buy it.
I had to. This lucky fucker got it for free since he lives over there. I had to get this shit, and I would not rewatch even if it was on Encore after I paid for it. I would not rewatch.
Can you record it on Encore? Like,
I can probably I think I could record it for like DVR.
Could you not record it? Like, could you not burn it maybe onto discs and then maybe sell the DVDs?
That's only if,
on eBay and then make your money back.
Yeah, that's only if I watched it like on they have it like on little live streams on the website. Like, if I watched a pay-per-view on the website and ordered it there, then I could burn it. Yeah. But I didn't. I got it on the cable. Corbin,
do you still cable?
Do I steal cable or still have it?
Do you steal it?
No. I can afford my cable. I can afford my cable. I don't live in Detroit. Corbin in the chat says Shelton Benjamin, Carlito, or Kennedy. They're on Raw, are they? I think Shelton's
can't even remember.
Shelton's on SmackDown, but and he's a heel, so
you're asking too many questions right now, man. It's not very good for us. It's late over here. I'm tired. And on that note,
well, hold on.
What's your phone?
Hold on.
What are you gonna tell me? Do you have AT&T?
We didn't even
because they were the sponsor.
We didn't even fucking talk about. We talked about Edge winning, but we didn't even say what the fuck we thought about. Like, it's incredibly weird what they're doing here. I don't.
It's incredibly boring. Anyway, see you next.
You think so?
I really don't care. It was unique and all, but I just hate Kofi that he completely no-sold getting cracked in the head. Like, his head should be an egg.
He should be the one bleeding besides Randy. He should.
Yeah, I know, right?
Randy should have.
Can we just mention that horrible chair shot Shane did earlier on, like to the shoulder?
Yeah, we can't.
That showed Randy.
Well, because nobody wants to get Benoit, so we can't.
Don't mention that name. Don't mention that name.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm not John Cena going up to fucking Good Morning America and saying, "Nah, man, I don't take steroids, dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That's not my problem."
Just like our favorite Jerry Springer, what's your final thoughts this week?
My final thoughts for this show was it was absolutely fucking dreadful. The only exciting thing that could have fucking happened were the chamber matches, and Mike Knox, Vladimir Kozlov, and the big fucking slow Big Show ruined that for damn near most of the matches. Thank God for Edge being in that other match, because fuck, that match would have been shit with Kofi in it. He would have not drove any sort of fucking, just any emotion into that match. Like, if I look at that card right now, I'm like, oh, maybe John Cena and I see Jericho and Ray being the last two people in that chamber. John Cena just looks weird in that, in general. And then Edge and that whole fucking fiasco with him losing straight away. Cool, but that chamber match was so shit. I'd rather him stay there. I'd rather him stay in the match. But overall, the show was fucking shit. Jack Swagger, Shane, Randy, all that shit's, it's whatever. But the show, overall, shit. How about you? What's your thoughts?
I got none.
You got
That's like your segment.
Just blank?
Well, we'll see you next week, everybody. Bye.
Boring fuck.